What's up, everybody? Mike Ladisa here at Kroc Center Chicago. It's our birthday, y'all. We're celebrating 9 years of Kroc Center Chicago right here in the West Pullman community at 1250 West 119th Street. And we want you to celebrate with us. In this tutorial, we're going to show you how to play Happy Birthday. That you heard there is a little jazzy. I put a little gospel in there. You're going to like this version, okay? If you're already enrolled in our Kroc music class as an adult or as a youth, you've played this song, but you're going to even like this even better. All right. Now, if you're not, classes run every month, generally speaking, and so it's a great time to get in. All right, there you see it on the screen. Let me show you the version we're going to play here and what it's going to sound like. All right, it's going to sound like this. All right, sounds very nice, not too hard, but rich and full. That comes from this jazz harmony that we're going to show you how to play. If you're enjoying this video, please go ahead and like the video and subscribe to our channel. This is in the key of F major. All right, it's almost all white notes, but there is one black key you're going to need to use, and that's the B flat. I'm going to show you the scale here. It's F, G, A, B flat, C, D, E, F. All right, that's the note set that we're going to use to play the song. That means that every time you see a B, you're going to play B flat. All right, everything else is going to be white unless otherwise marked. All right, so let me walk you through the first line. You can think of the first line as one long phrase or two smaller phrases. Okay, this has what's called a pickup measure. These first two notes, the words happy, is not a full measure. Although we have 3 counts in each measure because we're in this 3/4 time or 3/4 meter, there's only one count in that measure. The 2/8 notes equals 1 count. So measure 1 really is where you have the word birthday for the first time. All right, so we're looking at the phrase that includes measures 1 and 2 with the pickup. Here we go. We're just going to cover that much. Now, I can't tell you how important it is to practice hands separately. Something I encourage all students to do, and really, I would say that all students could do more of it. Because what you're going to find is when you try to put your hands together, you're going to feel things that are very labored, all right? And then you're always having this type of labor when you're practicing, and you never get to this kind of like effortlessness. But when you start to separate it, you start to see that these motions by themselves are not too hard, okay? So we're starting in the left hand with with F and D, and then that moves to C and B flat. All right, you're just playing each one 3 times. All right, those movements are relatively simple as long as you can find your place. You want to think in big sections. We're going from here to here. All right? And then you're just playing each one 3 times. All right? Now, if you're a beginner, you can certainly play that motion in your left hand and just play the top note of the right hand, and you'll be fine. Totally acceptable. If you've been playing a little longer, you want to add the additional notes in there, by all means. This is a nice, rich F6 chord, all right? F6, it just means it's a triad, major triad, with additional note that is a 6th above the root, all right? So here you see it, I have 6 letter names there. D is the 6th note above the root F, all right? That's what a 6th chord means, a major 6th chord. All right, now we've spread it out to accommodate the melody. And then the melody plays, everything else below it stays the same, stays fixed. And then we come to this C9 chord. All right, you gotta hold the E while we gently play these additional notes below it. All right? All right. Another option you could do is you could just play like whole notes in the left hand if you wanted to. Totally fine. Okay? This is an arrangement. You know, no two versions of Happy Birthday are the same. So I've tried to craft one here that sounds rich and full, but is not very difficult, or not unnecessarily difficult. All right, going on to the next phrase. We've got the pickup notes. Then we move to this G minor 7 chord. Again, all the bottom notes stay the same while the melody moves. Although we do have a chord change on beat 3 here. All right, and then we end back on the same chord we started on. All right, this F6. Again, practice those left hand movements. Notice how minimal the movement is in my hand, in my left hand. All right, that's important that we realize the closeness of these notes, so it's going to be played very comfortably. And in my right hand, I would have. Did you see my thumb never moved? And this is very close also. All right. Here I'm playing with my 4th. You could also play it with your 5th if you wanted. I'm using a touch of pedal throughout. All right, to just let things connect. All right, I am stepping on the pedal. What you just don't want to do is you don't want to pedal through a chord change. So this, you know, is that C7. You hear that sound? That's why I didn't lift the pedal up. So you're hearing the tension and the resolution at the same time. You don't want that. So I go up, down, real quick with my foot. It's called clearing the pedal, all right? Now going on to the second line, again we have those pickups. And then we get a new chord, C minor 7. And we have something here, very important, called an accidental. You'll notice there's this E flat. You see it there? So E flat is not in the key signature. Earlier on we said all white keys except B flat. This is called an accidental, all right? Now, but it's on purpose, and it sounds very nice. What it does is it introduces an unexpected color. This is actually what's called a borrowed chord. This chord is imported from a different key. If you already know your scales and your keys, this is coming from the key of B flat major. So we're temporarily creating this sound to go to B flat. There's the B flat. That's the resolution for that whole, introduction of that borrowed note. All right. So this is a really easy, nice way to play C minor 7 in the left hand. Got 3 notes there, but we quickly go to an F7, so we have to move down. Now I know you don't see an F there. This is a condensed or consolidated type of F7 chord. You will get the F in the right hand. Make sure you move down, otherwise you're gonna have a clash when you go, right? You don't want that. All right, there it is. And then, all right, very pretty sound. How do you do that? Well, it's called a C/B flat. This is slash notation, or slash chord symbol. Slash chord symbols sometimes confuse students, but really you just have to know that whatever you see first is a chord, and then what you see second is a bass note. Sometimes that bass note is a part of that chord. Sometimes it's not. It's like a note that's what we call a non-chord tone. But so C major / B flat. All right, here's C major, but we have it inverted because of the melody note. All right, and then the bass note is B flat. All right, and then everything resolves to this B flat major chord. All right, so you got going on. What a beautiful sound that is. All right, D7 sharp 9 flat 13. All right, a mouthful. I'm not going to try to explain that. That's outside the scope of this video. But what this is a rootless voicing. It's this D7 chord with these added notes and altered notes gives a great sound. Now, just know that it's common sometimes where you have a chord where that root is not in the chord. First time I saw a rootless voicing, I thought I knew a lot, and I was like, that's not what that is. That symbol is wrong. Well, it's right, okay? And it sounds great, all right? So you're gonna just play an F sharp and a C. In the left hand, you're gonna play an F and a B flat in the right hand. This is gonna resolve to F/C. Again, slash chord. The first letter refers to a chord. So F major, here's your F major. We got it spread out. And then /C, the bass note, all right? This is remember, our tonic chord. We're in the key of F, but putting a C in the bass, this is called a cadential tonic chord. We're getting ready to close, all right? It doesn't work if the F is in the bass. That C, sometimes it's even lower. I kept it close in the left hand. I didn't want to spread it out too much because I wanted, all kind of levels to be able to play this. But, you hear this that's your cadential tonic chord, all right? All right, we get a very colorful C chord here. It's a C7 flat 9. This is the flat 9. Just sets up for a very permanent final close. Back to our F6, which I voiced like this at the end here. F and C, then 3 notes in the right hand, A, D, and F again. That added note D gives it more color. If the D wasn't in there, it'd be okay, but I like that color. It gives it a little jazz flavor, all right? And that's it. That's our happy birthday arrangement. If you have questions, you can email me, you can call me, you can come stop by. We want to see you grow. If you want to learn music, if you want to learn the piano, if you want to learn to sing, if you want to learn guitar, if you want to learn composition, theory, we want to help you, all right? I'm Mike Ladisa. Thanks for watching.